I don't know about these end of the year lists. Like everybody does them, so I didn't know what to do. I didn't know if I should do top five movies that I watched or five disappointing. So I decided to just put things that I enjoyed watching this year, whether it's TV or movies, and throw in some honorable mentions. And it's probably gonna be a long video, so I hope you stick around. If I remember, I'll have all of the reviews in the description. Hopefully, I remember to do that so you can check it out for yourselves. But I these are just things that I love watching this year. So let's get into it. Hello, welcome to Just My Thoughts. I'm your host, Khaleel Ward. On this episode, I'm going to talk about things that I love watching this year in 2022. It's supposed to be 10. Usually people do 10. I ended up probably with 12. But before we get into the 12, let's talk about honorable mentions. And it's not that I didn't love these things. I did, but they're probably going to be on other people's list. Like, I love Black Panther 2, but it's probably going to be on somebody's list. Doctor Strange, love that. Stranger Things season 4 was incredible. Bubble is a anime Netflix movie, which it just looks really cool. Sonic 2, don't know. Sonic is incredible. I loved it. Ticket to Paradise, give me a good rom com. Fantastic. Silent Sea, Korean movie, Korean show on Netflix, really good as well. But let's get into the list, and it's not in any particular order. Okay, I don't really like ranking things. It's not my thing. But let's talk about Vengeance. Vengeance is a movie written and directed by B.J. Novak. You know him from The Office, and it's about a podcaster who goes to Texas because this girl that he hooked up with like a few times told her family that he was her boyfriend, and she ends up dead. So he goes there to be with the family, and they're like, "Oh my God, we've heard so much about you," and he turns it into like a podcast series to find out more information about what happened with this girl, and it spirals out of control. Things get serious. They try to kill him and stuff, So it's a cool movie. We have Cultural Lives Alone, which is a Netflix anime. It's about a kid named Culturo. He lives alone. Self-explanatory. He's 4 years old. Okay, he's a 4-year-old who lives alone, and he just connects with all these different people that he comes across. You know how children are really direct and honest, almost to a fault? That's how Cultural is with everybody he comes across, and it just kind of changes them in a way. Although he is still dealing with the fact that he doesn't know what happened to his parents and he's by himself, but he doesn't let everybody see that part of him. He acts like a strong little boy, and it's just a really incredible series. I loved it. In terms of movies, let's talk about Top Gun. Probably the most fun I've had in the theater. Seen it 3 times, and I didn't really like the original that much. I thought it was okay. But Top Gun Maverick is it's so much fun. Like, if you haven't seen it, just watch it. I'm not even gonna give you details about it, but it's fun. Even if you didn't like the original Top Gun, you're probably gonna like this because it's that damn good. Going back to TV, All of Us Are Dead. It's a Netflix Korean zombie show, and I don't really like zombies, but this was well done. It takes place in a school, this Korean school, where it is a big school. It's like a campus type thing, and they don't know it's zombies, but it starts in the school and it spreads around the town, and it leads to some kids making some really difficult decisions about the people they're around, and all the things that happens when zombies start to take over. I really enjoyed it, and again, not a big zombie person. There are some twists that happen in this particular show which I enjoyed. So if you're looking for a show to watch on Netflix, All of Us Are Dead. It's fantastic. Another great show is on Prime Video. It's called Reacher. It's based on the character Jack Reacher, which Tom Cruise played in like 2 movies. But this time around, they have a more accurate description of Reacher, which is supposed to be really tall, strong dude. And this guy is really tall, strong dude. But he's a nice guy. He doesn't want to hurt anyone. And he ends up in this small town, and someone's dead and they try to blame it on him. It's not him. And he helps the police figure out what's going on. It's a lot of mysterious things happening, and it's a great watch. I really enjoyed it. So if you looking for something else on Prime, Reacher is there for you. If you're looking for something on Hulu, we have The Bear. It's about this guy who comes back to Chicago, where he's from. He's like a world-renowned chef, but he comes to take over his brother's like sandwich shop because his brother died. And wow, like one of the best TV shows I've watched in a while. Like The Bear is right there because he's top of the line chef and he's going to this sandwich shop and people are doing things all types of ways and he just wants a little bit of order, a little bit, just to do things a little bit better. They're not really making that much money. His brother owed people money, but everybody in the show, fantastic, great show. Nope, Jordan Peele, seen this a couple times in the movie theater, really liked it. He always does the horror thing right, and I just love the performances. Daniel Kaluuya and Keke Palmer is just a lot of fun. It has those tense moments because you don't know what's going on at first. It gets confusing, but I enjoyed it. Again, watched it twice. Really loved that movie. It's something that I'm pretty sure a lot of you've seen already, but if you haven't, check it out. Everything Everywhere All at Once, another incredible movie. It's about the multiverse. No, not Doctor Strange multiverse. This is about really the multiverse. We see a lot of characters in this. One person playing multiple characters is explained in a way that I kind of understood. Like, in order to access certain other characters, you have to do weird things, and they do weird things in this particular. Like, give yourself 5 paper cuts unlocks a portion of like your other self that maybe knows how to fight. Things like that happen in this movie, and it's an incredible story. It's about family and everything. Leaves you a little emotional at the end with certain sequences, but it's also funny. A lot can be going on, so you might have to watch it more than once. But Everything Everywhere All at Once is fantastic. Moving on with the list, let's talk about Marcel the Shell with Shoes On. Yes, it's a mouthful, and some of you may have heard of this, some of you may have not. It is a short. It was based on a short, Marcel the Shell, and it's turned into a full-length movie. It's shot like a documentary, but this guy is in this Airbnb, and he comes across this shell named Marcel, and Marcel is just doing stuff around the house. Imagine a little tiny shell with shoes on, just doing stuff around the house. And he's documenting it and he's putting it on YouTube and everything. And Marcel lives with his grandma, but Marcel misses his family. He doesn't know what happened to them. They disappeared essentially. And he starts recording Marcel, and people are trying to help Marcel find his family. And it's cute. It's adorable. It's emotional at times. And I don't know, it's something different, and I really enjoyed it. I went to the movies to see it, and I bought it at home, and I don't know, I just love Marcel. He's adorable. And we have Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous Season 5. It's another Netflix series, and I like the show. This seems to be the final season, so it's a wrap up of everything that's been going on. Quick premise: this show, of course, is Jurassic World, so dinosaurs are involved. These kids, they get invited to Jurassic World. They won a prize. And they're supposed to spend like a week there, and everything goes wrong. And they are basically stranded there, no adults around for a majority of the time. And each season, something crazier has happened in terms of just dealing with people or dinosaurs. And by the 5th season, they get a lot of things answered, and we see like the conclusion of their journey on this particular island. And it was just a lot of animated shows don't get finales and stuff like that. So I really enjoyed watching this show come to give us closure of everything that was happening. And then we have RRR, which is, wow, the craziest movie I've watched this year. This movie has everything. It's long. It's 3 hours and 7 minutes, so it's just as long as Avatar. And man, they have dancing, they have singing, they have animals, they have fighting, they have crying, it's emotional, they have jail scenes. It's like, this movie is wild. Like, RRR is wild. If you haven't seen it, watch this movie. It was on Netflix. It might still be on Netflix. Yes, it's 3 hours. It was worth it. It was worth it. That's all I would say. It was worth it. RRR. If you haven't seen it, watch that movie. And last but not least, since it's still fresh on my mind, Avatar, The Way of Water. 3 hours and 12 minutes. I literally just probably dropped a review. And it was great to be back on Pandora. Watch it in theaters, please. Watch it on IMAX. Watch it in Dolby Cinema. It looks fantastic. It was great to see Sully and his family and just get more in tune with what they're doing and see more of Pandora and different Na'vi. And I had a great time. So check it out. It should still be in theaters. Watch it. These are just some of the things that I love watching this year. This video is longer than I anticipated, 10 minutes, but I hope you guys check out my reviews. I hope you guys watch some of these movies or these shows and let me know what you thought about it. Thank you for everything this year. Thank you for watching videos. Thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. Happy holidays. I hope you go into the new year and accomplish your goals and just keep supporting each other, spread love. Thank you again. Thank you for watching. Deuces.